Show me. Power. Show. Show.
It's a bad business. It can't go on like this forever. There's nothing you can do about it. He didn't get that from me. But no, he insisted he knew better.
Power thing. Show.
That was quite obvious.
I'm not telling you anything new.
It can't go on like this forever.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I can't believe that.
Let.
I never knew that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Is it really true?
Show.
Touching that. So believe everything you hear.
It's not what I heard.
I've heard a thing or two.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I'm not touching that.
Hey, you. All right, get you. I have.
That doesn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I've got my own opinion about that.
It's not what I heard.
So why won't they listen to me?
It's not what I heard.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
But the human and the beast waged.
Get that from me.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Come. Let. Come. Let.
one less monster around.
Adanos be thanked.
What?
You went through the house after.
What happened?
We have collected the earth, but
What about...
in his letter, we are unanimously of the earthquake.
What does Raven want?
We only know that it has to do with a powerful artifact. We can certainly assume. Perhaps it is not he in one way.
Have you...
Only yesterday we found the body. It looks as
What...
we shall remain the old. Meanwhile,
What...
you must find Raven.
You mean...
If that on your
Is that all?
I know that is much to ask. Regard it.
I'll get...
One more thing. In your that
Wait a minute. What?
his name was Lamp. I'm a.
Where...
There seems
About...
do you-
Nothing. About...
there must.
I'll see whether I...
Good. May Adanos protect you.
Hey, nice to see you. We feared the worst.
It wasn't all that bad.
This is a very dangerous region here. Some of the animals in the area have never been seen by close by. There is a large swamp. Not a day goes by that we aren't. I advise.
Is there anything...
We have already managed to. They stand there, but
Let's...
tell me what.
Wait a minute.
Tell me.
I have...
Hey,
I'm tremendously...
How is it that you arrived...
We traveled through...
And then... What have you done here?
I'm studying the... It looks very much as though terrible things happened here many years ago. There was a dreadful civil war shortly before the downfall of the city. The streets were in flames, and a flood which devoured everything ultimately sealed the few who survived the inferno closed this part of the island in the hope of locking...
Did you say that there was a
Adanos himself appeared to them to end the mat. He razed the city to the ground.
What made the builder...
One of their own devoted himself to evil. He was a great commander named Quahodron. Returning from a successful battle outside the protecting walls of the city, all of his followers fell to the madness a short time later and began to battle with the common folk. The civil war that followed reduced everything to...
And we fools have
I'm not happy about that, but what choice if we can...
What do you think we will find here?
I can only speculate about... He has a certain...
The trip...
I haven't had any reservations so far.
Hey! Any new findings?
The builders of these ruins, it is just too bad that their language is as dead as even their mighty rituals and summonings couldn't.
Summonings?
The builders had a strong connection to this. If I have understood correctly, they believe they were in constant... They held regular summonings and rituals to ask the spirits for advice or to gain enlightenment.
The undead that I know never...
The builders did not create soulless undead such as zombies. These spirits were the souls of great warriors. So far, I have no doubt that...
How did these spirits
The guardians of the dead had their special formulas they used to pacify... The descriptions I could find here, however, are in part very confusing.
If I see a spirit...
Yeah.
Teach me...
You already know the language of the peasants. The language of the warriors is... Texts written in the language of the warriors mostly deal with weapons and war.
Hey! Hey! Did you expect...
Not at all. I'm off. Most of the buildings were buried under stone. There must have been thousands living here.
What will I find?
In the east, as far as we can judge from here, the bandits... If I were you, I wouldn't go down. You'd better...
Tell me...
What do you want to...
What is it?
If the rector...
What will I...
You should be careful. To the east, not far from here, you should take... No.
Where were the...
They have a sort of...
Where did you see the...
They were running a...
Can you
I can instruct you, and I can...
Tell me...
What do you...
Teach me...
And what do you...
How's it...
Listen, these teleport...
How do these teleport...
The builders were... They used a network. The stone...
What do you think, Nick?
I have an idea about that. I had a feeling...
What could provide enough magic?
I can only think of one... I mean, as far as...
Yeah. Where are the folk...
They were in...
You said you need...
A magical... But...
Where have you seen...
You were in the penal colony. I am quite...
I've heard of... Can you...
I can show you how to...
I want... Give me a focus.
All right, but be careful with... Sat...
One less monster around.
I've activated one of the teleporters.
I can see that. So I have talked to the others about. We want you to try to activate all. It would be a great help in our investigation. Here is another. Activate them all if you.
I'll try.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
A few lockpicks would be helpful. Nefarious told me about.
It is written that Adonos himself descended from heaven to punish the unbelief, aroused by his holy wrath. The swamp.
What could have made
The temple of this city was once a great, glorious. Everyone honored it and prayed to our god. Radamas, the son of the commander Quahodron, desecrated. As a result, one after another fell victim to. I suspect that Adonos would not forgive this, and his revenge fell up. This makes it even more important that we stop Raven. He is.
about?
Do you?
Nothing so.
I advise.
About. I'll.
May Adonos protect.
There's another of those scummy beasts. There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around. There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around. One less monster around.
I think I've found something.
There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around. One less monster. There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster.
I think I've found something.
One less monster around. One less monster around. One less monster around. One less monster around. One last.
I think I've found something.
One less monster around. One less monster around. One less monster around. One less monster around. One less monster around.
I've acted. Give me the next.
Of course. Was it?
Depends on how you look at it.
I could give you some gold.
It couldn't hurt.
Let's see. Here are a few. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Satura, you should see him as soon as.
It is good you came. We have new discoveries.
Then let's hear it.
The sunken city once bore the name of Jarkandar. Each of these rulers had a mansion where he lived. Therefore, in your search for the relics of the ancient culture,
Where should I look?
Riordan has... He will tell you
What if these
if you cannot. However,
I found land.
may his soul... Be careful, my son.
I have.
You had better give it to me so it does... May Adonos protect...
Satura.
It took me a long time to find the location of... But now I can tell you...
Where do I find?
The House of the Scholars is a large library. It must be somewhere. The House of the Warriors was a fortress. The priests and guardians and if they...
Hey, you.
Teach me your texts written. Go.
Who on earth are you?
What?
Well, the mages who are hanging around these ruins over... Are you one of that bunch, then? Brave thing to run around here by yourself.
Who are you?
I'm sure you've heard of me, but I'm Alligator Jack, feared all over the country. I'm one of the most together with your...
Do you know a fellow named...
Of course. What's your business?
I've got to kill him.
What? Isn't that guy? The way I come, that once...
Your captain?
Right.
I think I know your captain.
Greg is out at sea after booty with some of the lad. The only thing that could bring Greg to Corinus would be he's one of the most wanted. He'd never...
If you... Where's your...
See the cave? That's what...
What would...
I'll have you...
I need a...
What would you... It'll all...
Do you have...
We used to have one in our... But I don't know whether it's still there.
Tell me...
We've been...
What is...
Only Alex, so I take...
What?
Those fats...
Let...
Are you ready?
Yes.
Great.
One last monster around.
One less One less monster around. The Hollow. There should be some follow.
One less monster around. One less monster around.
One less monster. I was afraid of that.
What?
This handful of... Now we'll have to watch if you...
Fine.
All right.
One less monster around.
Come on.
You're not from...
Busy?
Don't eat...
Where?
Just...
Henry?
Yeah, but...
I need to move.
Hey, the tree's around. He'll have to wait for...
How's it look? What? And...
One less monster around.
One less monster around.
One less monster around.
You're a talented hunter. My goodness. If you continue like here, take this swamp rat meat to lazy old... You'll find him in our camp. He's probably lounging. Henry usually guards the entrance to the camp. If he refuses to let you in, just tell him that maybe that'll make him a bit more... Henry is a little too eager and a bit bossy, too.
Can you
Sure, I'm a good hunter. I'll
teach?
What is it you...
Here.
If you're looking for...
Palisade?
Just...
Give me the next...
Of course.
Halt, friend.
Friend,
Anyone?
I want...
Really? 500? Huh? Make such this big.
Can't we...
Well, give me a good read.
What do you...
What does it look like if they are?
Greg?
He's short. He...
Let me in.
5 or you...
I...
Get lost.
What do you...
We don't want to those bats, but if...
About...
If you're playing, I'll be...
Why...
Because...
Can you... I want...
First...
I'm supposed to...
And who's...
Alligator...
I see.
Malcolm...
Oh...
About...
If you're planning, I'll be sending 2 people from my raiding troop soon. Let them handle the bandits.
I want...
First...
How's it...
You're in for it now.
A fight!
Don't take any crap. You're in for it now. You're in for it now.
So much for you, lowlife.
Go. Come. Come. Hey, you! A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Halt, friend.
Friend.
Anyone can.
About the...
Yeah.
They're a hit.
Did you pull that off all? Maybe you'll even be.
I want...
First.
Let me in.
You brought me a message. You want to play errand boy, and best, you got that bump. I never thought 100 go, or you just...
Good.
Thanks. Welcome to our... If you were planning to sign on with only...
I want...
Well, welcome to my... One more fighter to help keep the... I should have said get one of the boys and smoke out those back, but you already...
Can you teach...
Sure.
Teach... How's it?
No, if really true.
Can you
I'm sorry. I've got.
Who are
Henry and Bacon?
Who
beats? But
Do you really believe that?
Will it ever change?
Is it really true?
Nothing against
That's all just gossip.
I'm no better off myself.
It's a bad business.
You listen to the wrong people.
What have we here? I'm Garrett. I can get... Who said he's our move?
That.
Where Skip always...
What do
you'd be...
people?
You're... He's...
I'm no better
Where
off
might
myself.
Greg once told...
What can you tell...
Greg put him in... But Fran, he can't...
Any...
Nothing ever...
You hardly know who to believe
Let's-
these days.
I'd have done it differently.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I never knew that.
I agree with you completely.
Do you really believe that?
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
I'm no better off myself.
That was obvious all along.
Yeah, he really said that.
Let's...
Do you really believe that?
That's really not my problem.
I never knew that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He would have never thought of that himself.
Is it really true?
He doesn't even know how to hold. Bookie there, and the yeah.
Can you
Teach you? You, but
be? I'll get anything.
No.
If he doesn't see that.
New hero. Howard, right? Howard, right? What do you?
He never would have thought of that himself.
Hey, you. How's?
Didn't know that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Will it ever change?
Whatever. The skip. But
He never would have thought of that himself.
oh well, not a great light. Don't let it.
With you completely.
What do you? I've just. I saw. Really?
Don't
You
tell
should.
me
I
you
saw.
didn't know that.
What can you tell me? The bandits. What?
I
They.
agree with you
What?
completely.
They'll. Have you?
Certainly.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Tell me more about Angus.
Angus and Hank, they were. But the
I need.
you want to go in there?
It's all just
Once the
gossip.
Can you tell?
whoa there! You weren't thinking of ransacking Greg's stuff, were you? When he
I
left.
agree with you completely.
What can you tell me?
Francis is the captain trusts him, but none of the boys. If you want to know more, he's got that.
He really said that.
About that you're missing.
Yes.
All that matters is strength, so don't tell
Can
me.
you?
No way.
I'm not telling
Have
you
you got-
anything
If you want to trade,
Is it really true?
Yeah, he really said that.
Better off myself.
I'm here to.
That's better.
I'm here. What do you?
Greg made me. I'm up that.
Do you ever do it?
Hey, mine. I make to me, and it's not like they get a.
I want.
My don't put it wet.
What? Do
I don't mind him. But
can you?
sure, I can show you.
About.
Oh, don't problem. And but
About.
if you find my ring,
Teach. Go lie back.
Ah, a new face. What do you want?
I want to talk.
Just don't. He sits on his. We don't. What?
I must get it.
Really?
I need a.
Ha ha. You. I know that Frank. What?
I've come to get.
You guys. Do,
Give me. I want.
you hit. Ooh, you want?
Give me some.
Rather fun.
What else have you? What's
nothing? It's.
Hey, you. I want. What else?
That's no secret. Nobody
About-
will learn anything from me.
Here's your.
what? Okay.
Haven't you got anything?
I wanted gambling in a filth back then. Maybe you want.
business.
Give me the.
Here you are.
Tell me.
Can you?
No.
I'd have done it differently.
Been there, done that.
Is it really true? How are things? What's up? What are all we Can I?
Nah.
I'm looking for you. You've been to.
Yeah, but that's.
Can you?
Well, but.
Can I?
Same old thing, all over again.
I'm for. Greg is. Give me the you.
Do you really believe that? He thinks it's as easy as that.
I'd have done it differently. Here you go. Ah. And it. Teach.
I used to say that myself.
That's really not my